Välkommen till Y&R Restless Insider. Jag går spot for all elates spoilers, upates, and veint estenes scopes from the young cante restless. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay updated with everything happening in Genoa City. Let's dive into today's wiki news.
Nick Newman is once again finding himself in a situation that fans of the young and the restless know all too well. On the May 16th episode, Nick's storyline brings him back to emotional and moral territory that he's been through before, caught between loyalty, love, and responsibility. Nick has always been one of the more grounded characters in Genoa City. Despite the chaos around him, he often tries to be the voice of reason and the protector of his loved ones. But this time, he's walking a fine line as old patterns start to repeat themselves. The big question is, what exactly is the familiar place Nick finds himself in? According to spoilers, it's a combination of emotional frustration and the need to clean up the messes caused by others. Nick is once again forced to choose between standing by family and doing what he personally believes is right. He's dealing with pressure from multiple sides. Victor may be pulling strings behind the scenes, while Nick struggles to keep his own identity intact. We've seen this before, Nick trying to separate himself from the Newman legacy, only to be pulled back in when the family is in crisis. There's also tension brewing in Nick's personal life. His relationships, especially romantic ones, have always been complicated. He wants to be with someone who accepts him for who he is, not just as a Newman. However, with recent developments involving Sharon, Sally, and even Adam, Nick might find himself once again entangled in love triangle drama. Spoilers suggest Nick will be dealing with unresolved emotions. He may still be trying to process his lingering feelings for Sally, while also being supportive of Sharon during a challenging time. The overlap between his emotional past and present responsibilities creates conflict, and Nick has to decide what he truly wants. Meanwhile, his brother Adam continues to cause trouble, as usual. Nick has often taken the high road, trying to rise above Adam's schemes, but this time, there could be a breaking point. Adam's actions might end up dragging Nick into a situation that tests his patience and his principles. Professionally, Nick is trying to focus on Newman Media and the family business, but his heart might not be fully in it. He's always had one foot out the door when it comes to the corporate world. Now, he has to ask himself whether staying involved with the Newmans is helping him or holding him back. This episode also hints at Nick confronting decisions from his past. Whether it's past romances, old rivalries, or moments where he put others ahead of himself, it's all coming back. That's why this moment feels so familiar, because Nick has been here before. He knows what it's like to put his own needs aside to keep the peace, but he's starting to wonder if that's still worth it. What fans love about Nick is that he tries to be decent in a world where manipulation is the norm. But being decent isn't always enough in Genoa City. The choices he makes now could define his future, and he'll have to decide if repeating the past is really the best path forward. So, as the May 16th episode unfolds, all eyes are on Nick. Will he keep playing the role of fixer and protector? Or will he finally take a step in a new direction that breaks the cycle? One thing's for sure, when Nick Newman is in a familiar place, it usually means a storm is coming. Fans should stay tuned, because what happens next could change everything for him and those around him.